Hello learners and welcome to another week at CPDLF. This week we are going to talk about summarizing for week 16. If you remember last week we talked about paraphrasing and we worked with the Cornell notes. So hopefully you guys have a good basis now to take notes, understand how to take notes and see how they will benefit you. Okay, so this week we're going to talk about summarizing, and this is also a big concept to learn and apply and keep using, and you'll get better and better as you go. Okay, so summarizing. Often resources that you will need to use will have tons and tons of information on them and in them. And sometimes it looks a little overwhelming. You look at this and you're like, oh my goodness, that is a lot of information. But if you're able to break it down and summarize it, it goes a lot easier and it makes more sense. And then when you go back and look at your notes, everything's going to make more sense. So we take this entire thing of information, and here's an example of how we summarize it. So summaries are much shorter than the original source or sources and only include the main idea. The summary, again, should be in your own words. It's taking lots of information and condensing it down into the most important central idea. So you have this large original source. Every year, Nigerians and people from around the world, and it goes on, talks about the fishing festival. During the first 3 days of the festival, people enjoy a motor rally, canoe races. It goes on, finishing with thousands line up along the banks of the river with nets to catch the fish. And that's a pretty long thing to try to remember. But if you take the information and you summarize it, you condense it down just into the main central ideas. You get that the fishing festival is an important Nigerian holiday. The festival is an opportunity for people to come together and enjoy many activities. And then you give credit to the source. And we're going to learn about that. You did learn about that actually last week when you did paraphrasing, giving credit to the sources as you watch the different videos. It's the same with summarizing. You're taking an idea, somebody's original thoughts, and you condensed it, but you still want to give them credit. Okay, it's not a direct quote, but you still want to give them credit because you're taking their information and condensing it down. Okay, so here's a template, and the template you will use will be right under this recording in the Google Classroom. So you'll see this recording, this presentation, because I always put that in there as well, and then you'll see where it says summarizing template, and you just click on that, and that's what you'll be submitting. But you're going to pick a paragraph or idea from one of your lessons and answer the questions in the template found in my Google Classroom. So you'll go through, you'll pick a topic. In 2 sentences, what's the main idea of this information? So you're going to go into one of your lessons. It can be history, it can be math, it can be science. You're going to tell me the who, where, and when, the why, and the what happened. Okay, so you'll go through, and this is a good way to learn how to summarize. You can start with this template. Some people do like a little template with the KWL when they go to write. They'll have sort of like a little form to fill out, and this will help you get better and better at summarizing. And then eventually maybe you wouldn't even need a template. But like I said, you have the topic, the main ideas from the information. Then you talk about the who, the where, the when, the why, and the what happened when you're summarizing. Like I said, it should not be tons of information. It should just be the main ideas. You're picking out the big points, the big picture from the reading. So you're going from something that looks like this or something that looks like this, and you're taking it down to something that looks like this. Okay, but still giving credit to the original source. However, this makes it a lot easier to look at and for reference for you to go back. Okay, so if you have any questions, as always, reach out to me, and if not, you have a wonderful week. Thanks so much. Bye.